All right. So the
Yeah.
second tip you wanted to share is being honest about what you are and aren't willing to do.
Hmm.
So maybe I think this is relatively clear, but could you elaborate a little bit more on what you mean by this, and then we'll talk
Yeah.
about why it's important and how to do it.
Yeah. So I notice a lot of managers will, say things to their teams around, I want to hear all your ideas, or, I I I want all of your creativity here. They'll make these big sweeping statements which feel right at the time. And you kind of feel like, oh yes, I'm checking the management best practices box. But the challenge is that then people believe you and they come to you with all of their ideas. And most of the ideas are terrible. And that's okay. Like you have to go through lots of terrible ideas to get to a good idea. But when you have that conversation, you say, tell me more, you learn more about the idea. And it's still, it's still not what you need. It's not what you're hoping for. When you tell someone that, they'd be like, oftentimes they walk away feeling like, well, you actually don't want our ideas. You actually don't want to hear them. This is all just, you kind of checking the box on being open. So you have to, before you even ask those questions, bring me your ideas or whatever it may be, get really clear on what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. Like, I want all of your ideas on how we can improve the efficiency of this process. I want all of your ideas on, how can we start finding, you know, different types of talent. You give people a focus, but you can only do that unless you're clear on what you want.
Mm.
And that takes time. I mean, that it doesn't take days, but it takes time for you to kind of sit down and, half an hour to jot things down, think through things, figure out what you want and what you're willing to do. But that's a required first step to actually getting what you want from people and helping ensure they feel heard and valued.
Mm. Which, of course, if that doesn't happen, the ideas are going to stop coming pretty fast, aren't they?
Ooh, yep.